Bye.
Yeah.
OBS screwed up, I guess. Sometimes it removes my mic. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I did that for me the other day.
But no, Subtrailer has the arena. Do not play TCP all day. Don't worry, it is gonna be a shorter stream. I was saying there was a guy that got knee surgery pretty recently and he likes to play cards, so a few friends and I are going to go over there and play with him. Play some cards. So, since he can't do much, you know. I shouldn't just say some guy, he's our friend. What's up, 21? It's weird because like OBS's thing is like it like resets to default sometimes. And like how is my mic not set as the default? That's my question. Or is there a way to set it as the default so it stops happening? There's probably a way to do that. Who joined?
Hi.
Hey, try that stuff.
I'm cooking. Okay. Oh god. I'm losing it.
What happened to you?
Oh, I'm just going crazy, that's it.
Fair enough.
Just spent the whole day doing Ring 1 Citadel Rush, which is something, I guess.
Wait, you're doing it too? Or just EToH?
No, heck no. I haven't played any of the Citadels in EToH XL. Ugh! Rushes are not my thing. I need to be able to just, like, consistently perform at, like, insane raw gameplay for, like, 8 hours, which I cannot do yet.
Eesh. What's up, George? Oh.
One thing that I do want to do is I want to get Staple of Towering Pillars out of the way in Forgotten Ridge.
Towering pillars.
Honestly, I have a feeling that this is probably going to be more annoying than beating Mind Breaking, because I've heard Mind Breaking is good. This is not. This is just garbage.
Mind breaking is good once you get past the first couple floors.
For the most part, yeah. Agree to that.
What did they do to town? Holy jeez, what is the frame? This
Holy
looks like an
jeez.
XL. This looks like a frame straight out of XL. What is this doing here?
Yeah, I think what they should have just done is just pick different floors. And maybe, like, quality of life update them. I don't think they should have done what they did with Count.
Well, I think the reason why that was done isn't necessarily because Callan was bad as is. It was done because it was literal plagiarism, with, like, almost no changes to the floors whatsoever.
That was the entire point of the Citadel, though.
Yeah, but genuinely, that Citadel probably took an hour to make, I'm gonna be honest.
And
Because you just pull 25... It's like... You know, have you ever played Floodscape 2? Well,
yeah,
you
it's
have,
lazy, but that's what the point is.
The point was to have like iconic floors from certain towers. That was the whole
Yeah.
point.
Makes sense.
All strung together.
Some of
So
the
you
floor
get
choices
quote
are
unquote
very odd.
weirdly nostalgia about it. That was the entire point.
Weirdly nostalgia about it.
Weirdly nostalgic. My bad.
No, you're fine. Delza, when's the Dice a Million stream?
I don't know.
We have to play dice game again.
I don't know if chat likes that or not. I guess I've never streamed it. I don't know how chat would like it.
So we can get a weird, what's it called? Weird piece to thing, and then we do it again the next day.
Oh yeah, let's just do a mirror cube and pinata. Eternal pinata.
It's so true. Eternal pinata is like crazy though. Wish there was a way we could get that more often. I can understand why it's not though, because it's just so busted. That and that 30 million roll or something like that. What was our highest roll? It was like 150 million, right?
I'd have to check again. It might be 60 mil.
She did a run through of towering pillars. I don't do it for most rims, but this tower is just especially interesting.
The raw gameplay is hard. There's a lot of random traps later on.
Why do we have terrible Mike Edis?
What?
Terrible Mike Edis. He is using a different mic.
Oh,
No?
you not?
He sounds different.
You sound way different.
I don't know. Maybe you hit puberty or something.
Like you sound like you're talking through like a cell phone.
I haven't hit puberty yet though. I'm still a squeaker. Well, not as much of a squeaker as Beast, but you know, I'm still out there.
Poor Beast.
Poor Beast, yeah, he just like
What mic is it going through that?
I have no idea. Maybe headset.
Why is it on my headset?
Yeah, headset.
EOMC, thanks for the 18 months.
This
So
is
much-
not what my Windows
Whoa.
default is.
Yes.
Why
That's what
did you
Windows
do
said your
that?
default was.
But it isn't. That's not what I
Hey,
have it
normal
set to.
sounding
But
Edis.
Microslop wanted that to be your default.
Microslop. Hope you've been doing well, MC.
Very much MC. I love how Towering Pillars is just an actual tower for no reason.
It isn't?
It might as well be,
What do you mean?
because it's so long.
It's not a tower.
I don't think he just gets it.
I think Trilad is saying steeple of towering pillars is so long it could be a tower.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Delza says Tiki Time should just be a citadel at that point.
I mean, it really is just a citadel. You know, I don't think you can convince me otherwise. I think it just straight up is.
I think ToETC should be a great obelisk.
No kidding.
God.
But no, ToETC should just be called CoETC because technically the floors are all there. There is a bunch of extra business going on around them, but like I don't know if it's enough to be called an obelisk, or is it? Never actually counted all the BS that's around it
The length.
of length. Monolith.
I can definitely tell that there was an impressive amount of effort put into SOTP for Forgotten Ridge Tower. I think that's the reason why it got added. There were probably other things in comp that were more enjoyable, but just technically speaking, this is probably like the objectively best tower if we're going by checkboxes alone out of comp. And I feel like that's the double-edged sword to curation review. Is this the best in Rim comp? Probably was. Is it actually the best tower to play? Probably not.
The Merv, what's good?
The merge.
Trying TLK got to 8, 10 times. Good progress.
What does TOK do again?
TOQD, it's quite devious. Horrific. Some horrific.
It's the one B-Dog did.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you've watched B-Dog? How long has it been since you streamed in general?
It's been like a week. At least like 4 days.
He doesn't stream as often as some.
He just wants me to go stream that awful tower thingy. He knows the one I'm talking about, that weird steel spider thingy, because I gotta finish it. It's true, but I really didn't like that coin tower.
Just don't do the coins.
But there might be a secret ending.
There isn't. There isn't even a badge for it, I checked.
Oh. So it's just one of those, hi, do all this
Yeah,
garbage
it's just
so you
an
get into the
optional
secret.
thing.
Optional challenge. Oh wow, I haven't missed that trust in a long time.
It also makes the tower rim, though, so I'm not sure if I'd want to do that to myself.
I guess I got a bad jump off of that sphere.
I mean, every jump in this tower is filler, let's be honest. Towering pillars.
You're just saying that because there isn't like any jump that's like high peak extreme. Something
Well, I know
can
the
be hard
time
with the gameplay
sections.
being simple.
Yeah, I remember specifically the time sections being like something.
Yeah, because well, you're trying to force yourself to sight read something that's actually like kind of a
No.
tight timer.
No, I went and actually ran through the tower after I got to that timer section.
Wow.
There's only 2 of those parts, thankfully. There's also an amount of button progress.
Yeah, it's a half decent amount.
You could be past the halfway point though, which is unfortunate. The ledge grab to get back. The really dumb
Tower
one.
of Towering Pillars, an Excel project.
That should be
No.
insane.
That should be insane.
It's
It's
9
netted,
point-
so
SOTP
It's-
is bordering like it's like mid-rem, right?
Yeah.
And the raw in this tower definitely borders on insane at times. That's a hot take.
Yeah, TOTP is literally like 0.99 rated in game. It should be insane, but it just isn't for some reason.
I think it's because they didn't want to have an insane tower.
No. They have no problem with insane obelisks.
It's like insane steeples in JHO. Well, I guess for Terry they didn't want the towers to be insane, so that's why it's 9-9. Actually, now that I think about it, what's the rating on the SCLP for TOTP?
It's not on there.
Ow, so it's not insane then.
It
no.
should be.
Dang. I already know what the gifts
It's like
of. Appreciate you, dude.
It's like a Kutui where people are
Thanks so much.
delusional and think that it's remorseless somehow.
Ugh, I haven't played Kutui yet, but it's probably a little more understandable for the rem argument than Chaos, I'm gonna be honest.
No.
Because it's short and speedrunnable. Versus Chaos, which
It's
is very-
17 minutes long. What do you mean short?
That is very short for a Citadel, Yeetus.
Of extreme raw gameplay over nothing.
That's why it's considered remorse. That's why they can delude themselves easier into it.
So, if it was a regular tower, the same length and the same exact punishment, would you consider it insane?
Yes.
I think people are just stupid. Like, there's no way in hell you could think that it's not insane.
Oh, well, I'm not saying it's not insane. I just say it's probably more understandable, the rim argument. Specifically because it's a Citadel and it's a quote-unquote short Citadel.
I think Kutui's harder than cows.
So you think they both should be insane?
Yes.
He said he had his doubts, but after he saw my Cal's run, he's like, yep, that's insane.
Beast?
Yep.
Well, yeah, Weiss just hasn't played cows for some reason.
Weiss has not done a lot of things that he should be doing.
Well, he's not a completionist, that's all. He plays what he wants to, and there's nothing wrong with that style of playing the game.
Yeah, there's like a button on like every floor, I believe, with progress.
Of
So you
what
can
tower?
SOTP.
Oh.
Where does that take me? I went backwards. God damn it.
Good job.
But listen, it happens to the best of us, alright? You Steel Spire, speeding right through, and then IHR comes after.
Oh yeah, speeding right through got nerfed.
Got a nerve?
Yeah, as in
Where?
they removed the like actual bullshit from the tower and replaced it with something that's somewhat consistent.
What happened?
Wait, what was the BS?
That is the first time I've ever had that happen. I trust flicked, and I got pressure flung when I was trust flicking.
See?
And I somehow
they-
saved.
They removed all the really janky falling platforms so that it's consistent every single
Okay,
time
and now we're falling back down.
instead of them being luck based.
I never found them luck based.
The reason that they're like that is because a lot of them you're supposed to hold space on. So there isn't that period of time where like your robot avatar just hovers mid-air before it falls back down on top of the falling platform again. And because there's literally nowhere that tells you that that's what it's supposed to do, there's a ton of falling platforms all over the tower that just like get rid of your jump because of that air time.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
I've
you
had
just
that-
hold
I've
the
had that
jump
happen
on
to me.
them.
I played
Yeah, but
speeding
there's
right through
nowhere
a
that
bit,
tells you that's what you're supposed to do.
And like on the first two floors, I know that's like.
How is this
the
ball
bad
got me
story.
twice? Dude, how can I not get distance now off this ball? What happened? Must be jumping at the wrong time.
Why are there so many rims that you just should not play unless you keep it extreme?
Oh, just because they didn't tell you anywhere that that's how they work, they nerfed it.
Well, man, let me see if I can find the actual message that they sent. Added a falling platform and fixed the SRT to hopefully make the larger platforms less clunky to jump off of. Yeah. And then
Probably
other
for the
creator
better.
requested fixes and nerfs to the tower.
So is it supposed to match its intended difficulty rather than the bullshit garbage jank?
I think it fit its intended difficulty before.
So this is just more of a quality of life update than anything.
Yeah, which it desperately needed.
If Trilab Tower gets in game, I don't want to imagine the amount of fixes that are going to have to be put on it.
Yeah, I didn't have a single problem with SRT until 4.8. And that's when it just got really obnoxious to play. So that's when all like the bad parts of it became like blatantly obvious. Yeah, we never had
No
some
way.
because
Fire
for
Toes is
some
the
reason-
raid. Please watch. Welcome everybody
For
from
some
Fire Toes
reason,
Stream.
Weeds had his SCLP account add speeding right through, even though he never beat it.
Wow.
So he never has to play it.
What?
So he's not a completionist. He's not going to beat EToH.
No.
He says he wants to beat TA though. Or something. Maybe I'm pulling that out my ass. I actually don't know.
How's Malefic Nuisances? Hey, B-Dog, what's up? Hello, my love.
We were just talking about you, B-Dog.
Oh, my. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome to the stream. I'm playing Towering Pillars. Dels is playing Cruel Punishment, and I don't know what Edis is doing. Also, why is there just
GG.
Peter Griffin in this wall? Why is Peter Griffin just in this wall for no reason?
Yes. I'm playing a Geometry Dash level that I should have beaten like 3 days ago.
That's the story of my life.
Because Peter
As in,
Griffin
I
is
died
him.
to 95 because of Black Spike.
Metal Queen.
Getting really sick of playing this.
Fire Toast stream was low-key scary. It was funny when he inverted his webcam colors. That was great. I liked that part. That was so funny.
Can I get past this UFO?
I was just lurking in his stream for a bit before mine.
Oh, were you there when I raided him?
Yeah.
Oh, were you watching me just do the Citadel Rush today?
A little bit.
Apparently.
I joined towards the end of Obelisk of Laptop Splitting.
I was there towards the beginning when I went and added in. Also, I have more subscribers than Cringy on YouTube now, so I'm better than Cringy. I know, that's crazy.
Wow.
Which is actually surprising, but also kinda not if you know how YouTube works. Which I don't, so I think it's surprising.
I mean, I've still got more than both of you combined.
No way, it's almost like you have a video that has like 200,000 views. No, I don't think he actually does, Delsa. I think that was fake news.
What, 200,000?
Yep.
No,
I think
that's
it was
true.
actually only 2,000. I'm making a joke, Hedis. Sarcasm not detected.
God, dude, I'm sick and tired of this UFO.
It's a GBJ here.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of those. As in, like, I'm pretty sure there's only 2.
Well, there's 2 X-Men to the second one, I guess.
What is going on there?
I love balls so much. I feel bad for whatever poor mobile souls have to do this part.
Pretty sure that got fixed a while ago.
Not on Mac, apparently.
Who the hell plays on Mac?
Alex, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, before
Oh,
he
Alex.
went on his biannual fit where he like doesn't talk to me for like 2 months, he told me about how like Mac has like the same mobile ball physics issues, which was never fixed there apparently.
I don't know what the hell is happening to my guy. It just does not work. Like, as soon as I turn towards the truss, doesn't grab it.
Back to 1 from 6. That was the hardest jump on the tower over nothing. I made that.
Died to a bug, yes.
I would have quite literally sight read the entire tower, but nope. I have to do all
Looks like we're all having a rough time.
I thought you were doing a run through.
No, I was actually... I genuinely just kind of locked in and almost beat the tower in like 1 go.
Yeah, but I thought you were doing a VM run.
I did. Already.
Okay.
No, actually, after running through this tower, this honestly is not like high remorseless, this is low remorseless.
I think you could still fix it better.
Maybe it's just I'm not having a horrendous experience on this because I'm raw carrying this is a raw tower.
I don't know, it's a weird type of gameplay. That's what it is. It's just kind of awkward.
Should have bet red. Should have bet both red and black. And then green shows up.
Ugh, that's actually kind of annoying. I mean, out of all the jumps to fail, that one's bad, but it's also not surprising, because that is actually the hardest jump of the tower. It's like a long wrap in onto like a 1-stud triangle wedge thing. And I just got kind of kicked off the platform, I bounced. Pressure bounced off. Let's see what that's. I actually thought I landed it for a split second.
The Smurf with the 90 stream streak, that's crazy.
Smurf shows up to everybody's stream all the time. I was honestly kind of shocked to find out Smurf had a job, considering how long he has the Delta streak up for.
I have an 86 streak for the job.
Smurf on my rope. Come on, I can't lock in and get past floor 1 again. I think it's just floor 1 really sucks. The first 2 floors are the worst floors. It gets much better when you make it to 3, but like 1 and 2 are just really dumb to play through.
Mostly just 2.
2 is weird. Like, it's the hardest floor for some reason. Well, second hardest floor. I'd say 6 is harder because it has like the hardest jump on the tower on it, which is also over nothing, and there's nothing to save yourself on if you fail it. It's just 20 minutes down the drain if you fail it. I guess technically only 10 minutes because the time you can get back up is like half button progress. I don't know. It feels like this tower was trying to find its flow for the first couple of floors, and they never went back and like made quality of life tweaks to the earlier floors, so we were left with, you know, an underwhelming 1 and especially 2, and then it's like fun after that. Caillou kills his sister.
What the heck?
I think Caillou actually was like going to try to do that. Like, I think he did that in the books. He like tried to like smother his sister with the
In the Caillou manga.
No, Caillou's actually adapted from a children's book, which I find so funny.
Oh, probably.
You see shows like that. It's always like, yep, there's a really old children's book that has not like been updated to modern standards.
Never understood why he was bald.
Why not?
Cancer patient.
Dude, I have seen.
Was he really? I never actually knew the lore.
No, that's just like a theory that like a lot of people joke about.
Caillou was a cancer patient. And then he died during the events of Caillou.
I don't really know any kids who are like just willing to be bald.
My dad is willingly bald.
Well, that's different.
He's 65 years old, Yeetus!
No, he shaves his head.
Was he already balding in spots?
I actually don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, Yeetus has like a really weird age gap in his family, like 15-year age gap between his parents or something.
You say that like they didn't meet when my mom was already in her 30s.
I know, but like, it's still a bit odd.
Yeah, you really gotta stop saying that shit out of context.
Hey, Yeetus, my humor is like entirely out of context quips, and you know this. Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? I wonder if there's any are there any like recovery skips I can do on this tower to make it not
Probably
so
not.
Makes sense, but still kind of
Yeah, I don't remember anything. It's just button progress.
Button progress actually skips like the most annoying parts of the tower.
Yeah, like that one
Only there was a button
on
progress.
3.
Skip the speedrun section on 2. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Why am I failing like the stupid fiddly jumps where it's like, oh, you didn't turn the exact right way, you're gone. Oh, you turned a little too sharp and hit the tightrope above the other tightrope. You're gone.
Oh,
Come
Charlotte,
on.
have you seen SpongeBob? Gotta send you
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob?
the- Look at this video I found on Twitter.
Do I want to see your Twitter videos?
Yes, actually. It's awesome.
Oh my god.
I want
What
one.
the heck? Why is he on a roller coaster? Why has SpongeBob got like the Sigma male face?
Yeah, it does. I'm sending. Yeah, I'm already doing it.
Oh, fuck.
What's that, you does?
I sent you the video I sent Charlotte.
Why has he got that face?
Why not?
Who's
I
chilling
want
with
one of
him?
You're being chilling with SpongeBob and whatever.
SpongeBob. Yep.
Bob, Sigma SpongeBob. Sigma face SpongeBob is like not something I expect. Sigma face SpongeBob was not on my 2026 bingo list, but here we are, I guess. Oh my god. I'm so cooked now. Can't play anymore with this. I'm stuck on floor 1 forever. I ulted too early. So maybe fail for like 2 hours and not be able to make it back. Get mad at me. I hate this so much.
Also, you should do a base plate stream.
Faceplate.
Yes, you haven't done one in a while.
I'll get back to Supreme Dakota eventually.
That's not what I meant. I don't want to play that.
Oh, sorry. I'll get back to Great Citadel of 7all7 eventually.
Yeah, that's better.
Not really though. There's some bad wall hops in there. Why some jumps do I use my index finger for the camera? Just muscle memory. There really is no real reason for index finger for camera. It just feels better for the jump.
Orange 8 mode is crazy though.
More consistent. Supreme Dakota's a terrifying one. Yeah, it's in ring or plate 1.
Who is it? Like T-Boy Lover mode is like the ridiculous mode, right? It's the one where you just use one thumb for all of the controls.
I don't get how people do that. There's multiple people that use that mode, and I'm just like,
used to
huh?
do that. Although whenever I started like trying to obby on controller for a little bit, I always found myself doing the Delta strat instinctually. I'm not sure if I had just like memorized his hand cam or what, but that felt the most natural for moving like that.
I want to play base play, but it doesn't have fixed cam. RIP.
Yeah, I feel
You could
like
put it in the suggestions.
all the big fan games have fixed cam by now, unless you're EToH, because basically the owner of the project abandoned EToH to become an EToH developer. That's a real thing, by the way.
Oh wow.
Yeah, pretty much.
Carmel is like one of the lead scripters on
Camille.
EToH. Camille, and they just like
Yeah.
unironically get paid way better. Like I don't blame them whatsoever. It's a much better bag.
Yeah. Hang on. Let's take a look at updates. Minus like the random towers every now and then. Where is it?
Or can I make suggestions? Please tell me in their Discord. You have to hunt around in their Discord a bit. I haven't been in that for a while since they added the controller, better controller shift lock. Because it was like the bugged version where your character, when you go into first person, will like turn to the left for a few frames.
Yeah, ignoring the Halloween event, which was actually like really good. Read this.
So has basically EToH fallen into the exact same position EToH was in before funniness happened.
What the hell is it? Yeah, we have not gotten an EToH area release, ignoring the Halloween event, since July.
Oh, come
Since-
on, that just means it's becoming like old JTO used to be.
Since Ring 1B, right?
Yes. I would argue that's what current EToH's like.
They actually release areas much more frequently than they did now.
We had what was before Steel Spire? I actually don't remember.
Purgatorio.
That's
Really?
right.
And then it was the Halloween and Christmas events, I believe, for Steel Spire.
Still, it feels so much slower. I don't, maybe because I feel like they're just putting too much time into the revamp stuff. Because I understand that stuff's important. I'm not really against it anymore, but it's just like you really could have done something else other than
Oh, come
arcane area revamp.
on, bro!
Rylad is not happy.
I failed at the end of 4-3 again. I don't know how I first tried this.
Yeah, I really think they should be focusing on the obelisks.
Delta,
instead
don't
of
you love
arcane
looping to,
area
like,
revamp?
the end of the tower and then having to, like, loop fail the entire thing for another 2 hours to get back to the end of the tower?
Oh, that usually just doesn't happen to me. I usually just like chain fail and then I'm just like, well, screw this.
I would be
What
like
do
that, except there's a lot of button progress in this tower that makes it considerably more enjoyable. So I'm gonna go
Oh
with
yeah, so like TOAM for me then? Okay.
The
See
thing
where you're
that
coming from.
annoys me about the obelisks more is because both of them have a Trello board. But when you click on them, they say, oh, we're not making progress public for this. And
Oh,
it's
the
like
obelisk?
the most like anticipated stuff pretty much through entirety of EToH. They're just being completely vague about it and it's not telling us
I
anything.
think that's intentional because they want it to be a surprise. They want to like hype up the area release like crazy. Kinda
Yeah,
like,
but it also seems like they don't care about them.
Why
Just
would they?
in some way.
It's especially like I understand World 2 finale being cared about, but genuinely, why would they care? I love one! Yay!
Yeah. It's like
I mean, why would they
It's
focus
just-
on Obelisk of Hell, which is a singular tower, basically, when they could be focusing on an entire new area? Obelisk of Hell is going to be that thing that's on the back burner for God knows how long, just because it's not worth really,
We'll just release it because people want it,
yeah,
right?
it's like yeah, it's supposed to be a finale. Like
Make
why
a big
would you
event
not
for it,
care about
do
like,
it,
that?
and then it's over, and then they can focus on other stuff.
Yeah, it's the grand finale of World 1. Why is
I
that
think what-
something that the dev team wouldn't care about?
I think that, and this is completely conspiratorial, what if they want it to be the grand finale of EToH?
No, that's not what they're doing.
After everything else is released, all the sub-realms, all the areas, then they release the obelisks.
Well, that's not what's happening.
Unless-
Because what we've heard from Gamma, at least, right now the only other thing that they want to release before the obelisks are is just Dark Side of the Moon.
Nope. Wrong.
What?
It's Era 1 now. Gamma wants to drop World 3 before the obelisks.
Really?
Yes. And that's the thing that really made me. Are they just saving them for the grand finale of EToH as a whole?
You want to know what I'm actually worried about that they're gonna do? World 2 finale is gonna be nothing but stolen SCs from fan games. I have a feeling that's what it's gonna happen. And it's gonna be so disappointing. Because, like, not to say that there weren't fan games for Ring 9, but there was nothing that was in Ring 9 that was in other places. All of it was pretty much just specific to EToH.
That's a trend that's been happening with modern areas. A lot of the towers are coming from like EToH's.
Yeah,
It's
and I
ACD.
hate that. It comes off as just lazy on the developer's side.
Well, they can't Oh my god!
I get that they can't scan for every single fan game, but especially in the case of EToH, where it seems like several towers in every single area just comes from there.
We've also got to understand that the EToH developers work on EToH, so they might want to take some of their best
No,
towers from EToH.
curation has nothing to do with that.
The developers vote on what towers they want.
Yeah, the developers do vote on them at the end of the day, but I don't think that Camille would want to do that.
The VBs don't get votes, by the way, but the curators do. So do with that what you will.
I just really think more should go into the tower selection process.
I wish there was just non-bias voting.
Well, I mean,
'Cause, like, as much as
EToH was just
biased-
always EToH whitelist towers.
Yeah. Well, no, because EToH has its own whitelist. That's what the issue is.
Here's how it works. What people will do is they'll get a tower, it fails EToH review, so what they do is they release it in EToH, and then they do some updates, they re-review it, and then the tower gets added because it's in the EToH whitelist. They cannot just steal a
Okay.
tower. and give
Yeah,
it
I
to
guess.
For EToH.
Didn't mean to
That's why you'll
talk
see
over you,
old
Trilette.
classic- That's why you'll see old. No, you're fine. That's why you'll see like old classic versions of towers in EToH, and then you'll see a revamped version in EToH. Because they'll release the tower as they wanted it in EToH, and then EToH they'll EToHify the tower.
See, my problem with I have one case in particular that will always like piss me off when it comes to
Yeah.
EToH stealing from EToH. This isn't even like any of the develop.
And he cut out. Alright,
Yep,
goodbye,
he,
Edis.
he gone, I guess. What
He's
happened
dead.
though?
Alright, we'll figure. Stay tuned for next week's stream when we figure out what the end of Edis' sentence
Oh
is
my
gonna
god,
be.
I failed that jump. Today has been kind of crap.
Yeah, so like
Oh, he's back. Never mind.
I
He's down
don't
again.
get why I don't even understand why Chloe would go to put Kutui into EToH. Because it was basically an auto confirm. Because there was nothing else in the well, I mean, he couldn't have predicted that, I get it, but like, you put the World 2 lore ending into the Citadel itself before you submitted it to EToH. So you
Wow.
knew it was getting into EToH, yet you went and put it in somewhere else. That I
Also-
just do not understand.
Oh, so Kutu was an auto confirm. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, Kutui was basically an auto confirm.
Like, it probably makes sense because Chloe was probably a dev at one point in time.
I don't think he was ever a dev. I think he was just like one of the high,
You would have
yeah, really close friends with all the higher ups.
And so he probably said, what if we do Kutui as like the World 2 finale Citadel?
No, he never said that. It's just literally there was no other Citadels in the competition. So he already knew it was getting in hit by himself, added the World 2 lore ending to it, and still decided to throw it somewhere else.
I mean, why not, though, is the question.
Why not? Because it's not meant to be somewhere else if it has a lore-specific ending to a game. Like, I will never understand that decision.
Chloe might just want his power in as many fan games as possible, I'm guessing. That would be my guess.
Hope they had a pass cam for you, Queen.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I'm back on 4-4, let's go!
I am
I'm so
not that
cool.
big a fan of Chloe.
And you literally did structure like a letter if you added Dear TVP and yours truly. Gee,
What happened?
What?
I'm just
You
talking
said
to someone else.
something.
did.
Delta was like talking.
I should have like push to mute whenever I'm not like in your guys' conversation.
Oh, you're fine. Push to talk on. You can set that up to like a shoulder button on your mouse, so you can just hold it down and start talking.
That's what I did for a while.
It's like, can I have it as one of the extra buttons on the back of my controller?
I don't. I think you could actually set up a keybind for that. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
It'd just be like a push to mute, so I can like be muted from Discord, but you guys can wouldn't be able to hear me, but stream would be able
I
to
know
hear me.
GD has something like that, right?
Oh,
Vetus, you're the GD guy. Does GD have something like that?
My favorite EToH fan game. Ooh, that's a good one. Probably Ty's Crazy Tires.
Yes, but it's a mod, and I don't play with mods.
Seems like it should be a vanilla thing. Forgotten Ridge place is outdated because it's been in here for so long. It's crazy. Not mess up easy jumps. None of these are really easy because it's 4-5 and things start to pick up around here, but I gotta tell myself something to make myself feel better. I don't think I'm gonna find myself in.
What? How did I not get off of that thing? What? And today's been a lot of running into insta-kills I haven't ran into for like long time.
Maybe that little weird fragment in Dice Game was actually your ToCP skill. You have to reassemble it.
No, you're supposed to buy it again, and then another one shows up in phase 2, where you gotta buy it again. So.
Nobody not get the joke, Vetus. That's sad.
Nobody in my chat probably has even played Dice a Million, unless they have. In which case, they still might not know the lore, unless they've gotten far enough into the game.
You release. No! 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 No!
Just beat the steeple trail then.
Yeah, let's beat it, Delza. Thank you for that. Incredible encouragement.
I mean, don't get me wrong, EToH is very, very fun fan game as well. Don't have fixed game. Yeah, they don't have the fix. But they do have in-game practice, which is really cool.
The only reason EToH doesn't have it is because EToH is a money-making game. Well, not a money-making game, I think that's the wrong way of putting it. But EToH revenue is reliant on its practice tools, unlike cosmetics and most other fan games. So what happens is, EToH's revenue source is the paid practice. But they don't want to lock, but they want to, have free practice in the game. That's why they made loot crates, actually. That was the reason for it. Is because they wanted to make revenue from crates so they don't have to rely on BM to, be mandatory anymore. But they never said that. They just said we're adding crates, and everybody was against it because, if they add crates to a game without any explanation whatsoever, people are not going to be happy. The question is, why didn't they just say it was for the practice from the get-go? They were, keeping that information secret for no reason.
Yep, and that's why we hate it plant. Makes... Well, I'm not going to say modern slot, because I honestly couldn't care less about that anymore.
With Plant, and he was so aggressive for no reason. He's like, we don't
the whole that thing makes me not like him at all.
He's giving off Augie vibes, which is not good. Because I don't think Plant is making fake PDF documents on people, but he's definitely not the nicest guy.
I don't think he's a bad person. I just don't think he should be on a development team like that if he's going to act that way.
I mean, how old is he as well?
I don't know.
Because if he's like 15 or something, it's like, you know, shit.
Lose sales, lose VM sales. That's funny.
Also, the reason why they don't just remove VM is because it's not going to be fair to the people who bought VM just for practice cases. Because that's what most people buy VM for. I mean, there is a subset of people that buy it just to cheat, but that's not most people. Most people buy it for
Oh, they don't want it just for the tower wins? Use vertical mobility wins?
Yeah, I was talking with Weiss a while ago about that. They should just make have like a time requirement. Like if you play the game for 250 hours, you just get VM, and you could buy it early if you want to.
That would be probably the best thing they could do.
Yeah, but they're not going to because it'll lose them money, and it'll upset the people that have already bought VM.
I feel like that's the bigger reason. They'd make more money with crates than they would with VM. But because VM, you know, so many people have already bought it, they can't refund people. Like, they actually can't do that.
Well, they'll make more money with crates until they realize that nobody cares about cosmetics.
You would be surprised. Yes, my guy, you would be surprised. Remember who EToH's marketing themselves towards? Kids. Kids love cool-looking cosmetics.
I mean, Trilite isn't even wrong. Like, the first microtransaction was, like, horse armor. It's just... didn't even do anything. It was cosmetic item. That was the first microtransaction in a game, and everything spiraled from there.
Alright, back on floor 6. Let's see if I cook.
So Trilite has somewhat of a point.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, you can't blame them for marketing EToH towards kids, because that's like 80% of Roblox's player base or something like that. And they're definitely not super child-friendly on the marketing. I mean, they are child-friendly, but they're not, like, heavy aiming it towards kids as well. It's definitely meant marketed as an all-ages game that anybody can enjoy.
Yeah, I just wish that they would focus more on the larger community instead of just new players.
Alright. Well, new players is what makes them, you know, the most money.
Yeah,
Just think about it.
which is
From a
why
business
I don't like the direction that we're going in.
From a
But I've
business
also-
perspective, would it make more sense for you to keep monetizing to a small, minute subset of like 200 active players daily, or would you want to market that to 2,000 and make 100 times the revenue?
Yes, but the whole point of EToH was that it was a niche subgenre of Roblox hobbies.
Okay, when was EToH ever niche? Like, except for like way back in
Since
Keto,
the
when was
beginning.
EToH ever niche? Because isn't EToH just like
I wouldn't
the
call
other
it-
game?
I wouldn't call it mainstream at all. I would say it's pretty niche, because yes, obbies are popular on the platform, but
Everybody
this
shut up,
type,
Jump.
no.
The Fadian type? No.
What?
Okay.
And body type tower?
Oh. Yeah.
You know
but
where you fall and you have to go all the way back to
something
the
that
beginning?
isn't for like...
No checkpoints. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You just low-key, I'm lost. Where do I go?
This is probably gonna be the last run I gotta probably go soon. I might be able to go in a little while though. Let me look. Double check. Bunch of texts happened.
Yeah, even now I wouldn't even call EToH like mainstream. I would still call it extremely niche.
In terms of the obby community,
I
it's
said
the
5 to 5:30, so I guess
Yes,
I have
but
I have
the
a little
obby
while yet.
community in and of itself is niche.
I guess so, but like when you were the game of a certain like subgenre, think about it. You know, you're in the Undertow community, or right? Actually, that's not an example because Shade got outed. But like, what's a good example? Think about GD colon.
how was
GD is a
that
niche
now?
game, but would you consider
No,
GD colon a niche?
GD colon is not a good person anymore.
What happened to colon?
Actively defending Vibrant.
Because he knows something that we don't. So you're not sure about that yourself.
No, as in probably shouldn't be saying it on Delza's stream of all places. I can kind of explain it after
Oh,
stream.
shoot, did I win?
Are you on top?
Yep.
Yeah, you probably did.
The bounce on orange floor is tragic, dude. I can't get away.
Yay! 150 tickets.
GG.
And the chat is getting spammed with GGs that I can't see.
Yeah, I'll wait for Delza to end his stream, then I'll tell you what I know about Viperin.
No, I was asking if Colin knows something that we don't.
What? What do you mean by knows something we don't?
Exactly what I said.
No, the reason that he's defending Viperin is because Viperin is the lead community manager. And Olin himself is a moderator.
Oh,
Which
so
means he's
basically,
lower than Viperin and is at threat of termination if he tries to call him out.
Oh, so he is being blackmailed by the community manager. Where have I
He is not being blackmailed. He is just refusing to side with the truth. Because he's afraid that something will happen when it won't. It's really frustrating.
You afraid of like losing his job position or something, or what?
It's full volunteer, that's the thing.
Oh, what the hell is he afraid of?
Exactly. He's just siding with the people that he knows. It's really annoying for the entire community. Because the Geometry Dash community is quite literally one of the worst communities for a video game out there. Because we just completely refuse to do anything about the bad people in the community. We just let them stay.
Somebody just tell me to kill myself in my YouTube comments.
We love Arcane Lineage.
Describing in vivid detail how I was choked and almost died. Sounds like your mom noticed some patterns and tried to stop you before it was too late. Poor woman.
Yeah, Arcane Lineage.
They liked their own comment too. Makes sense.
Just say 0 out of 10 rage bait. That's all you gotta say.
Somebody already did.
Like, imagine being so butthurt you have to go insult the person.
Oh, they told me to go kill myself, genuinely.
Wow. They are desperate.
Yep. The Arcane Lineage dev team is full of some pretty bad people.
Clearly nobody over 14.
Yep.
Nope,
Full
they're
of their
adults.
own delusions.
Most of them are adults too, and that's the sad part.
Mm.
Yep.
Adults that never grew up. Gotta love those.
Hell, you know it.
Yep. And constantly joke about the things that they apparently hate.
Kill yourself in the Big 26 is wild, so true.
Wait, what was it?
Something stupid said in chat.
Something Queen said in chat, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I could do mind breaking. Mind Breaking will get me full clear on Forgotten Ridge after Steel Spire.
No, you're forgetting something.
Well, yeah, but like... I got the rainbow, Edis. The rainbow.
The rainbow.
Listen, so what if I'm putting ToIHR off for another tower? Edis, the rainbow. You don't understand.
No, you gotta do the tower rush.
So true.
You're forgetting the tower rush. Ugh.
People be losing the argument and say, KYS is actually so stupid. Yep.
Yeah, that's how.
You know you won the argument
Actually-
when they start saying stuff like that.
Funny story.
Kill
We
yourself!
we had somebody in the Discord server
Mhm.
the other day
Mhm.
start stuff.
And I just we rage baited them the whole time.
Yeah, he has given up. Like, he hasn't even left the server, but he has completely stopped talking to people. It's really funny. And the best thing is that his Discord description is incel talk. Like, this guy is such a loser. And he still does this stuff.
That person is clearly a kid, judging by their grammar, so I'm not too mad at them. I'm mad at the full-grown adults who are trying to propagate this. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
there's
mad at.
nothing you can do in that situation except just laugh at these people for what they're doing.
Go Get still comes to my comments, and he just told me to fucking turn the music down. I think he's trying to see if I'll, like, delete his comments. He treats me like a... He says, yeah, it's a good lol cow. Let me watch this lol cow, guys. Thank you for watching my video all the way through and giving me engagement, Go Get. Also, even Augie called out how fucking deranged he is. There's no honor amongst them. They're just all, like, fighting for something.
Yeah.
I don't know what the battle was even about.
They just want to be proven right in some aspect, and they can't even do that.
They can't even prove themselves right. Augie went and said, "You're deleting my comments," and his comment got fucking held because he's...
Yeah, for offensive content
Yep. And then I
by
just
the
posted
YouTube
about
auto
it.
mod.
And he got roasted. And then he said he was planning something, and then he unblocked me. So I'm assuming he's going to try to start some more. And listen, at this point, if you want to try to take this into the real world, Augie, you know, you can go ahead. I'll just sue your ass at that point. I'll sue your ass for my $15,000 if you want to take this into the real world, and that's why they're not going to do it.
Yeah, and in case he tries to start stuff online as well, I will be more than willing this time to actually step in and just beat his ass down.
And then he's going to say that I'm grouping you.
Yep.
Grooming. What about my hygiene? Okay. Oh, wrong grooming. Okay. Hey, what's up, Carso?
Yeah, and it's funny because I went and actually took a look at his document for a little bit. He claimed that the entire reason why all this happened was because he found Trilad to be quote-unquote annoying.
Yes.
So that just is
Actual
an invalid
head
reason.
behavior.
That's it.
Yeah.
Let me
It was
ruin
the-
your life because I don't like you. This is like the entire story of
Yeah,
this.
it was literally like one of the first sentences in his entire document.
It's like, you
Oh
fail
my
to understand
God.
that people don't like you
Completely
just because you're
invalidating
Trilad and no
everything.
other reason.
Yeah, completely invalidating any argument that this person may have. Just saying outright that the entire reason he's doing it is because he's a petty moron that can't
Jeez.
like not hold things against people.
You like that, Queen? You like that comment?
Hi, Carso. Carso, we're making fun of stupid people on the internet.
Stealing that low key.
I'm waiting for Augie to drop something in my DMs, and I'm gonna send him this gift, Elza. I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh, is it the the waffle iron.
Yep. Send them the details.
Eh.
Are you gonna send him the one I told you to do?
I think I already did send him that one.
You're in
so
Beam
I'll-
already?
Again.
I want to grade Carso, please.
I'll get him.
Thank you.
Yo, Carso, you watched my new peak video yet?
No, I haven't had the time.
I'm expecting the video to like get a bunch of views come the nighttime when people like actually get home from work and stuff. Because my videos do not cater to children.
We don't need
At
to.
all. There are definitely still some kids, as shown by like, yeah. Oh yeah, one of the Arcane Lineage people basically just came to my video and told me to kill myself.
Okay, as usual.
Yeah,
And apparently also dislike bombed.
they did. As soon as the video loaded up, they just all went and dislike bombed it. Ooh, they disliked my YouTube video! Wow, you're sure showing me, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna
They
do
was,
now. They disliked my YouTube video, Carso. What I'm gonna do.
you're gonna like die or something. I don't know.
What's funny is you can't even see the
Blows
dislike
up.
counter anymore, and none of them had the dislike extension, so none of them even counted towards the count. All they did is get my video engagement. Which is why I'm going to send the genius gif with the gummy bears and the waffle iron.
I did not
love that
hold
gift
left.
so much.
I did hold left, but not in the right way.
I'm just playing towers to warm myself up. Kylor joined me.
Are you streaming later or something?
Yeah.
Are you doing mind breaking, or are you gonna like actually do something else?
I'm doing Steel Spire.
Wow.
Finishing up Steel Spire like I said I was going to. I'm not sure if there's any towers that I need to do runs through.
I would suggest Nerves of Steel and TOGK is definitely one of my favorite towers there, but it's also kind of weird.
You've also got to understand that that's the tower that I played last time, so I've already mostly ran through it, except for the last
No.
2 plays.
Geometric kinetics. You're talking about something else. I don't remember what that one's called.
I really was a Tin Floors Challenge fan. It just like perfectly satisfies my brain.
Yeah,
Every way imaginable.
Don't play that
I'm
on
gonna be
controller
honest.
though. That sucks. Fuck my
Yeah,
controller.
I could guess. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't care for it all that much on my first go through, but after doing triple S rank, it's my favorite tower in the area.
I just beat it with the S+ off rip.
Yeah. Also, Trilite, if you wanted to, you can make that your new hardest.
I could.
It's 9.25 on the SALP. Right in the low mid extreme. Right now I figure out what the hell I'm gonna do here. What? That didn't happen last time.
Warming up with Tower of True Skill and Steeple Towering Pillars.
Are you playing True Skill?
150 tickets.
Oh yeah, they're apparently going to start doing something with revealing the amount of tickets you need to purchase event cosmetics.
Before they just say, have fun getting all these tickets in a week.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you like actually play the game actively and don't like play once every 4 weeks, you should have enough.
Not
At your
if you
skill
can't
range.
beat rims. At the bare minimum, you need to be able to beat rims.
I don't know. If you do monthlies, then you should be able to.
Speaking of monthlies, I'm actually like I want to get the. Oh my god, they beat Tower of True Skill in 8 minutes with VM.
Okay, that's amazing. A level that I plan on doing for a new hardest just got raised by 6 spots on the demon list.
Cool. Does that change your opinion on roll?
Oh, I was already going to be jumping to a top 60. It doesn't matter at all.
Is it that friggin' memory level?
No. There are actually 4 levels in that range of difficulty that I plan on jumping to. I just gotta figure out which one I want to do.
Player?
No, I will never become a top player.
All
least-
right.
Pretty close as
If
is.
That was a bit of a
do
bust.
if I do ever get to the top play, I will never make myself known. I will always just be in the shadows.
This is
Somebody
like,
4-5 somehow,
what is
though.
this? You're basically beating a high horrific and not pushing to unreal.
All right. Thanks so much, everybody. This is actually a bit of a shorter stream, but I actually have to go over to a friend's house and some. Yeah, I got invited over to it. That's where I am off to. Maybe tomorrow's stream will be longer. I'll see what I can do.